Men and women can compete in athletics, track and field. There are two main objectives of this event, namely jump in height and jump in distance. Moreover, there are four main track and field jumping events. Here is a description of each.
To start with, triple jump is an athletic sport of the track and field discipline in which athletes get to take two steps before making the final jump. The first two steps are also referred to as hop and step. The objective of the sport is to cover as much distance as possible in the three leaps. A triple jump field consists of a run pathway, a marker line to start the jump from, and a sand pit about 14 feet away from the takeoff line. To make the jump, athletes sprint towards the takeoff mark and perform hop, step, and jump in one continuous sequence. For the long jump, which formerly called broad jump, speed is the most essential ingredient for a successful jump. Jumpers make their approach down the runway at nearly top speed, plant a foot on the takeoff board, and leap into the air. The most popular long jump style is called hitch kick, in which the runner seemingly walks in air. Next is the high jump. There is one basic rule for high jump. The jumper must leave the ground from 1 foot, not two. The object is to clear a thin bar perched atop two standards, and the jumper remains in the competition as long as he does not have three consecutive misses. Jumpers may enter the competition at any height above the minimum height and are allowed to pass any height as the bar is raised to new levels. The landing pits have replaced dirt and sawdust pits because the jumpers often land on the back of their shoulders and neck. Lastly, the pole vault is a sport in athletics in which an athlete jumps over an obstacle with the aid of a pole. The vaulters attempt to vault over a crossbar placed on uprights. They have three tries at each height and they land in a composition pit. The vaulter runs down a runway for about 45 meters carrying a pole. After planting the end of the pole in the box that is sunk below the ground level, the vaulter leaves the ground and pulls himself outward until he is almost doing a handstand on the pole. He twists as he nears the crossbar and arches over it feet first and face down. Furthermore, before performing the four main track and field jumping events, we must give energizer to our body by executing warm-up, stretching, drills, as well as to calm our body by doing cool-down. Hence, like running races, jumping competition seems to be part of our DNA from the time we are kids. We like to see how high and far we can jump and who can do it best.